The first example here is from Green Level, Colin Fegley's athletic department, and this is called Swamp Stories. So this is actually a monthly newsletter. And maybe, Colin, as I scroll through this, you can give just a little bit of background about kind of the information that's included here in your monthly newsletter.
Absolutely. So we've now been fortunate enough to put out 2 editions of Swamp Stories. The next edition is coming out here next week. That first section just is a great breakdown of different comings and goings in our spring sports programs. You can see it's titled Spring Sports Updates there. We'll drop in a fresh picture from one of our spring programs. We always have a section there about supporting our community. There you see one of our lacrosse players reading on Read Across America Day to a local elementary school. Always try to highlight that for our community. We've built in a section called Record Breakers. This young man, Quinn, he won a big golf tournament here in North Carolina down at Pinehurst a few weeks back. So we wanted to highlight him. Some information about our streaming service. We always do an In Case You Missed It section to maybe go back a few weeks or go back a season to highlight one of the successful teams we had. Gators at the next level. Every issue we pick out 2 or 3 kids that are playing at the next level and just kind of highlight what they're doing in their sports. Little update from the Athletic Booster Club. We're doing irrigation project on our upper practice field, so I wanted to highlight that for our community and thank them for their support. And then some nominations for Student Athlete of the Week, little save the date section, a plug for our athletic department app at the bottom there, and just a little information at the bottom about keeping in touch with some key email addresses and such. So that's our second edition. We're tweaking it each time and finding what works for us, but it has been incredibly popular in our community. Our parents love it, our coaches love it, our kids love it, our staff loves it. I have received just nothing but high praise for the newsletter, and we're doing it right now on a monthly basis, and it's been great.
Awesome. Obviously, this is a very detailed newsletter with tons of information on a monthly basis. What I love about this newsletter is it's highlighting all of the things that folks in the community, whether it's parents, staff members, families, they're not likely going to know because they're not living within the building day in, day out like you are as an athletic director or maybe as a coach, right? So you're really surfacing all of that key information and making it easily consumable for your community. So this is just a fantastic example of a newsletter. And again, this is a web page that is mobile responsive. So I have it opened up on my computer, but when folks are looking at this on their phone, it's optimized for the mobile device. So really easy to consume and just great content for your community. So that's awesome work, Colin. I want to bring in Jim's The Ranch. This is great branding from both Colin and Jim within the athletic department context. But I want to hand over to you, Jim, if you can just talk through the content within your newsletters.
Yeah, so I do ours weekly, and I started this year doing it subscription-based. I thought, we wanted to get out this information to the people a little bit early. So I send this out Sunday night. So before, I send out and schedule all of our social media and send all the emails, they're getting all this information first. So we've talked about tweaking that a little bit, maybe just putting it out on social media and emailing it to faculty and staff. Just as here's our newsletter. So we're thinking about that this summer, but again, along the same lines as Colin, we have our weekly schedules. We have a message from me weekly, kind of updating the great things that are going on here at Malden. We put our athletes of the week with a little bit of a blurb about them and the things that they accomplished to earn athlete of the week. And again, just another way to highlight the things that our kids and our coaches are doing on a daily basis here. We also put ticket information on there. Our visitor guide and venue information is listed. Our podcast, our newest episode is listed on there as well. And then the previous week's results with some highlights are also towards the end of it. And again, I've been following Colin for a long time. He does an outstanding job of branding and just trying to brand as much as I can. Our corporate partnership stuff is always out there. Just in the event someone within the community wants to partner with our athletic department, those options are there. And I try to promote, like I said, the things that we're doing as far as our GPA, our service hours that our teams do, number of followers we have on social media, things like that. And it's been a game changer for us. Very, very positive responses from our community.
Awesome. And yeah, again, you can see sort of the 2 examples, the weekly, the monthly, the different amount of content, obviously going into a weekly versus a monthly, but still important information. And it's not just results or what I would call like informational content, which is very important. You want to get informational content out about where to buy tickets, where to watch the game via stream, about results, schedules, and awards. That's important. But newsletters are a prime opportunity to share more, to highlight successes, to showcase achievement, to sort of pull back the veil of your athletic department and tell your story and control your narrative. And so both examples here do a tremendous job of that.